All right, over the last 5 years, Ohio has seen a 40% jump in the number of babies born addicted to heroin. Now, those newborns rack up $70 million in hospital charges, but now a new nonprofit is stepping in to provide medical care for those babies. It's called BRIGID'S Path, and the co-founders, Deanna Murphy and Jill Kingston, join us this morning. Very admirable what you're doing, and very sad that this problem exists to begin with. Deanna, when you talk about a baby that is dependent on heroin,
certainly,
how does this happen?
Well, when mom uses, baby uses. So in the hospitals right now, they're sort of overrun with these babies in the NICUs, and so we're hoping to take these babies out and give them the kind of care that they need. Hospitals really strive to do it, but these babies need one-on-one care, and in a hospital setting, that's not really feasible. So we're going to take these babies into our center, give them the one-on-one care with a full nursing staff and a full volunteer staff.
Specifically, Jill, what kind of symptoms, what kind of condition are these little, it's just heartbreaking, first of all, but what kind of condition and symptoms do they have when they come out of the womb?
So babies start showing signs within 72 hours. They shake. They also have a very different cry that's very piercing. They eat differently. They tend to vomit. My first baby would aspirate when after he would eat, so getting him small feeds, that sort of thing, and being able to swaddle them correctly so that they feel tight and comfortable, and keeping them on your chest really helps the kangaroo care.
It's just terrible. This is just one of the many effects of the heroin epidemic, and you've had 3 foster children yourself, 3 of these babies. So the goal, Deanna, is to set up funding to create a full-time, in a sense, kind of hospital for these little babies, right?
Absolutely. We'll create an inpatient care center, sort of a step-down unit from the hospitals that will remove babies from the hospital to a care center for them, open up beds in the hospital for more critical care patients, pardon me, and then we'll be able to care for them in the way that they need to be cared for. So
let's end this on a question that may not be able to be answered, but at least you're working towards, how do we fix this? I mean, we could go on for a half hour on that, but how do we cure this problem? What do you think?
Coming together as a community is the biggest thing. We have to stop the cycle. We have to give families support, and we have to remove the stigma from this disease.
Deanna, your thoughts?
Agreed. We're trying to create a community around these mothers and these dads if they're present. We're looking to provide support for moms, help her with whatever resource she needs as we care for her baby and get her baby well too.
All right, there was one of the shots for one of yours right there. So very admirable work you're doing. Bowling for Babies, that is next Friday night. Very important events. What you guys are talking about to raise money for this. It's at the VIP Lounge in POELKING Lane South. That's behind the Dayton Mall. Tickets are just $50 per person and available online. We will have a link to BRIGID'S Path website. It's on fox45now.com. Just click on Fox 45 in the morning. Deanna and Jill, keep up the good fight. Thank you very much for doing what you're doing.
Thanks a lot.
All right.